Hey guys, welcome back. And let's see what we've missed. I've taken a trade. I'll take you guys through it now. So my stop is break even. I can trade it. I haven't yet because I was away from the screens. And I'll show you guys where I entered. Okay. I have, so obviously we took that short trade off there. This was that manipulation down. There's your break in structure. Never came back to that fair value gap here. Another swing high there. Break of structure, aggressive. Left fair value gap. I then set my order right there. I got picked up, gone sideways a bit, and I left the screens. I left my stop below here, and as you can see, we were in nice profit up there, and I think that's probably about 10,000. But I didn't take it off, which is fine. I'm not too stressed about it, and I'll tell you why. I do think we want to get through these equal highs here, and then obviously go up there. If we go all the way up here today, that's a $16,000 trade, but I mean, currently we're up 7,000. This is a protected low, so I could 5,000. Okay, so I'm in the money 5,000 right now. So, and the reason being is that's break of structure there. We've got these fair value gap here. And this is my okay. Tom. That's my protected low. Maybe I should leave it red actually, so it stands out. And now I've got a protected, or not a protected, sorry, just a swing point, which is right here, and it lines up with equal high. So I want to see price obviously go through that. If I break, I mean, what's the reason for price to go lower here? Always look for a reason. Equal highs can come back down. Let's see. Gosh. Look, we could get down to here. Only reason I marked that's equilibrium. We could get through this, but that's fine. I'm happy with that trade. Let's go to a 1 minute and see, maybe let's see if this equals, so this equal lows here. If we close below this, okay, well, there's equal lows. Question is, do I think price will come all the way back down, or do I think it might come down here and then go higher? If it closed below this, or even this, I think we might want to come for these equal lows first. I think if we close below that swing point, I'm actually going to take the trade off. Always look for a new trade. Okay, just didn't. 170. Yep, that's the equalizer I've got as well. I need to see this to break to the upside. Okay, I'm going to take this 6.5 off here. And just because of this, I've got my protected lows here, so $5,000 profit here. I did take profit now. And just to show you, obviously, crazy. So we long here, and then we took it off there. Pretty nice if we could, obviously move above there. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave it as is, so not to worry about it. And let's see if we can get a new entry. And then see if there's any trades, because there's equal highs here, equal lows. And I'm going to take the entries off. And then we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Anyone in any trades? Let me know. Okay, so you're probably looking at this. So with this equal highs here, also why I'm expecting we might go down here first is because of this trend line liquidity forming as well, which is, that's liquidity there, that's liquidity there. We might come back here and then go lower. I don't know if you guys can remember in the AM session, we spoke about the decline of price. And I always said, if you're not in a trade or you miss it or whatever, just know that the further it falls, the bigger the opportunity to take it to the upside. I know I took my trade off now, but I think I'm going to get stopped out here anyways. And only because there's equal lows here. If there was a pin longer with equal lows, then I would have just left it there. Okay. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. Helps with the algorithm on YouTube. I wanted to show you guys, is it this or was it 1 minute? No, it's fine. Right, let's see. So now we're just gonna keep an eye on it, and then until we get that one opportunity. I must say I'll be surprised if this level stays untouched till FOMC tomorrow. Normally within a day, the same day or the second day, this get taken. And that's the PMI low from yesterday, high from yesterday, sorry. And or maybe it gets taken today after the live stream. So let's see. Right, so far nothing to do. And just being patient now. Right. 170, that's the equal lows, yep. Then we invert 5 minute. Yeah, I think, I think this is, what is this on 5 minutes, yeah. The only thing I've got is I had a rule for inversions that if a liquidity gets run, that fair value gap needs to invert within 5 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on 8 candles already. So this is not a good inversion, even if we do invert it. I do think this low to that high, if you look at it this way, or let's go to 50 minutes, see if we can get it. Yeah. So if you look at this here, there's a break of structure here. There's your liquidity grab here. So prices come down to a liquidity, an area of interest, but that's also liquidity, spiked through it aggressively and quickly, and then moved away, aggressive big white candles, break of structure. So now we went to a high. We refused to take out that high. And the reason for that is we want to go there, but smart money wants a better price. So where would they take it down? So if you take the low here to that high, 50% is about, I know we looked at it earlier, 50% is here. So anything before 50, anything above 50% is premium. They're not going to buy at a premium. They're going to want to buy at a discount. So under the green line, where's the first fair value gap? This is the one, and I can make it actually red because that's the one we're looking to target. Can it go down all the way to this one here? Of course it can, but I would look for some sort of reaction. Even if we inverse that, that would be a target if you take a short here. But then we want to see price go through those equal lows. I'm just looking at a 15 minute here. Obviously it will look different on the 1 minute, but that's the idea here. Yeah, I do think we want to go higher, but yeah, then we need to look for some sort of buy setups in this area down here. But I mean, this thing could just drop like a rock because there's liquidity down here and there's liquidity up there. But let's see. I don't know what this Iran situation with the US means in terms of price. I know there's an ultimatum set by Donald Trump for 8 p.m. today for Iran to make decisions. So I don't know what that means, what the decision will be, and even if it's the right or wrong decision, what will it do to actual price? Right, so let's see. Also, there's equal lows down here, but there's a nice break of structure here. This is a pullback. If we don't go through this, we could bounce in this fair value gap to push price higher. But I think if we boom, let's put a scenario out here. Okay, so let's do this. That highs get taken slightly there. Breaker structure for me would be a breaker structure. Let's see. Break here. There's a little structure down there, but I think this one's more significant. Close below this. There's a fair value gap here. It would be nice to go take the retest and then target these lows. So we're up 10 for the day. Let's see. Any questions or something you guys want me to explain, go through? Just marking out where price reacts from. This more, let's see. The other thing I'm looking at, this low here, that's a nice V-shaped reversal from that. So maybe we go to those equal lows and then target those highs. Right, so let's see. 132, 132, 132. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm not going to say it's impossible. It's definitely possible. But I think if we go short, this 105 level, 105. And this is where I would definitely look for longs. Okay, let's see. Right, let's see if this momentum can send price lower. Right. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, remember, a 1 minute chart is an entry chart, for me at least. 15 minutes is where I will look for liquidity. So we know there's liquidity. That's liquidity there. Here we see the range. That's where we most likely will see some sort of A plus setup. I don't think right here, right now. I mean, we've seen trying to get in here how you can lose money. So unless something sets up perfectly here, and I mean, this is forming equal highs here, and we have some sort of a bias to go lower. So now you would want to see some sort of a quick move up and then aggressive move down, taking the structure out, leaving a fair value gap, come back, come down, back up. I mean, this could be a plus setup in the short-term bias as well. Now, the same as yesterday, if this candle closed below that swing point, I'll be very hesitant to take it because we haven't run liquidity yet. Okay. This whole structure here is not A plus. Remember, we've got all this liquidity up here. Equal highs, a high, a high. And these are equal highs as well. So this is all liquidity. Get that one off. Let's do this. And we can reject this quite easily here and then boom, spike all the way up. And or we can just drop here and use a lower liquidity to take us up there. So we've got a break of structure here. But if you want to sell, you're most probably going to look for something in this fair value gap here. Okay, can we mark out swing points on the 15 minute? 15 minutes. I can show you. There's the swing point there. There's the swing point there. If we break below those equal lows, we'll go down to here, but not just break, close below it. So that was my protected low, and that was the high. And remember, this is where I had my stop loss, where I exited my trade earlier. And see, even at this low here, 50% is right in that fair value gap. Actually going to take this bigger one off. This fair value gap can quite easily inverse to run higher. So that's the see if this is something that wants to go down to here or up to there. So we haven't reached that 50% yet. That's why I put my order there. This is the new low. Okay, let's see. I'm most probably going to take, if I get entered here and we start moving down, I'll move this take profit lower. Okay, so we formed a swing point there, so this could quite easily go higher than that swing point to run liquidity on that swing point. And then I want to see a pull back to close below that swing point to then, see some sort of break of structure here. But if we close above there, that's probably going to go higher. All right, let's see if we can get that pushed into that high now. So let's mark it out so you guys can see. If this white candle was running higher than those two candles there and saw this big black candle, that would be a perfect way to run, reject, break structure, test, and then see some shorts here. Okay, so now we just stuck between that. Wonder if we're going to run low and then run up here first before we come down. I'm taking this order off just because this black candle now looks like it's running this low. This could quite easily aggressively run all this liquidity first before it comes down. Or it could just do what we wanted to do, but just a bit cautious here. Obviously, before we go down to this structure there, I would want to see the run up first and then the breaker structure. We didn't get that, so then obviously I'm not going to risk that entry there. I mean, if this white candle government close above this now, then this is the opposite, and this most probably can send price higher. Okay, so now we've got a new low here. We still got this here. And we still got this. And we still got a little trend line. Look at all those pins. Nice trend line. And that's all liquidity there. I think if you now measure out, see now 50% lines up with that liquidity. Let's try this. I'm just gonna put my stop still up there. Yep, price action again is a little bit silly, but let's see. I mean, this is all liquidity that we marked out here. All of this. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this and see if it's gonna produce anything. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see if this candle wants to do something. Not trading VWAP, but I just want to see where. So we add VWAP here. Huh. Okay. See, now we're forming new equal highs here. Which tells me we might see one big move through all of them. Equal highs here, equal highs there, equal highs up here. Equal lows down here. I would not, even if we break structure here with a nice big fat candle, I would just cancel this trade. Because this is going to force people to take trades and put their stops there. Take a trade, put their stops there. And then we'll either going to smash this equal lows here and run right through them, or just out of nowhere, we'll see an energetic move up. Alright, let's see. Stuck in this little range. What you want is consolidation, manipulation, expansion. So see, this is an aggressive move telling people we're moving to jump on. I won't be surprised if this is going down. It's expanding without manipulation. That's what I'm focusing on, yeah. It's on this bloody slow boat. Come on, give us something. Right, so let's see if this candle want to do what. So it's refusing to break structure. I mean, it's trapping people because there is breakout traders saying this swing low, that's resistance, 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 trend line, whatever you want to call it. There's the big push, and now everybody's jumping in. And this could either push or reverse violently. And I got a suspicion that this thing might sell off. But it depends on how we close with this equalize. Then obviously this is the target down here if we close below it and want to run lower. Okay, so we spiked through it, but there wasn't a big rejection. Let's see what this white candle does. There's your fair value gap. Yep, 105 is the area that I'm looking for. 132, yes. Okay, so we're below the equal lows now, so let's see where the next swing point forms. Okay, I just want to go to the 15 minutes because we asked earlier the swing points on 15 minutes. There's 2 minutes left. You want to see this stays below this point here, then you get down here, and then we want to see some sort of a bounce here. Not forming swing points, so it might be stronger move down. Yeah, 105 is 50% of the bigger range. Yes, that's correct. This swing low here and this low on this side is forming equal lows. All right, let's see. Okay, so there is a swing point there. Break below this. Then we can go lower here. Okay, there we go. But now we want to see, is this a structural break? Or is that going to be, is it going to be this? Or is it going to be this? Okay, so what we have now, price going lower, leave all its liquidity behind, come to equal lows, which is this here, and then form a swing point. Then we see aggressive spike down. Now if this white candle close very strong up, and the next candle or the same candle close above this or inverse, then I would see this as a A plus. But if there's a fair value gap in this, I would like to see some sort of a test to run all this liquidity. This white candle needs to close above and form a solid white candle for me to expect some sort of a fair value gap to form. Well, if it sets up, but at this point it's not setting up any A plus. So I've got a live feed. I think maybe the stream is lagging. I need to go look at the settings. I've got it at the slowest and lowest latency on this. But what I did notice on my phone, so I'm keeping the live stream on so I can see, and I've been on twice the speed, and somewhere it does fall behind. So I need to go see. It happened before, but the setting is set to the lowest latency, so I don't know if it's something with them. But I can tell you my chart is a live chart, so it's not delayed on the chart. It's got to be on YouTube. Right, but I will check. Thanks for letting me know and noticing. That's good to know. So prices keep piercing through lows and then pierce lower. So it doesn't break through to give us, the times where it actually broke through never gave us the opportunity to take a short and, take that trade. But it's fine. If it's not clean, then we should not be worrying about it. Okay, so there we get a bit of aggressive push. And now it's most probably going to pin back. There's the pin. It's not giving good follow through. It's aggressive and then slow. Aggressive, then it's slow. And as you can see, the candles are pretty silly right now. But I do think we might get down here and then set something up nice down here. Gosh, this thing is so tedious. Only way we're going to get some price action is if I take a trade. Nothing A plus here, guys. I'm just taking because it looks like we're slowly getting down there. If this thing reverse on me now, then okay. I like the speed of this. It makes people exciting. And then we want to see good reaction. I'm going to try to just keep my finger on the trigger if it spikes hard too quickly, and then okay, so that's it. Another 1,000 in the back, so we're up 12,000 for the day. All right, let's see. It's there at okay. I went short from 200s. Well done, great work, guys. Nice short. And just want to show you guys, imagine if I left my trade up, here and not got out earlier and never trailed my stop, I probably would have given most of that profits away already. So now we're breaking through here. Interesting to now see where we're going. I'd like to see some sort of a reversal here to go higher, and maybe we're leaving all of this for FOMC tomorrow. I don't know. Shorts way down here. Targets. So now let's see. This could be a trap slice through. For people thinking this was crazy and now the move is there. We're missing the move. Let's jump on and we'll see. Just bear in mind all of this liquidity waiting. Okay, so this is a fair value gap right there in this bigger fair value gap. So now we're lining up with another fair value gap, and the reason I'm marking this one out is if this gets inversed here, that could be good. Good confirmation to bounce off a fair value gap and inverse. Oh gosh, where did I write this fair value gap? I'm not following. You say it never pulled me in at the 200 fair value gap 50% mark. This one here. Okay, so we've got to watch this now, because that's the big push down. If we get a nice sell off here, run this liquidity, and then reject breaking this structure here, that to me would signal some sort of a plus. But it would be nice to see this liquidity get run. Why would I want this to get run? This is telling people we're going short, and everybody's like, I'm missing the train. Then we bounce, and people are getting nervous now, whoever got in late. Then this, if the candle turns black from here and push through these lows, that will confirm more sellers to jump on and then reverse immediately, trapping everybody on shorts here, taking them out, and then run all the way up here and take all that liquidity out. Okay, let's see. So for this black candle's not making everybody excited to take shorts. Doesn't always have to do it. If smart money, picked up enough short sellers or got all the orders in, then it might run higher. Oh gosh, I keep hitting this bloody mic. Sorry guys. All of this small price action, struggling to move, struggling, and then suddenly it drops. That sudden move make everybody realize, geez, it's moving without me. And people in trading like to just press buttons. And that's what people do. And then we bounce back, and then people are like, oh gosh, here we go. And then we drop again, and people's like, okay, I'm on the right side. We'll just add more, max out, over leverage, what have you. And then it turns around completely, but aggressively, taking, breaking structure, and that would be the right time to get in. Right, so If we close above that, that will be protected low there. That's a break of structure. Then I would probably look for some sort of a pullback. But if it pins like this, then I'm still on the side here. Okay, let's see if we form a fair value gap here. Make this one orange. That's your IFG. I'm going to take it there. Right, so we inverse this fair value gap, break structure, form a new fair value gap. I'm entering on that fair value gap. Look, I'm actually going to put my stop loss here. If we go lower, then that's fine. Then I'll just take the loss there. But let's see. See if that IFG holds price. See where that body close. It's probably going to stop me out here because it closed outside of that. It's inversing this blue fair value gap again. That's fine. We most probably want to go lower and maybe run some liquidity there. Alright, so now we've run this low here. Now it's key to see what this candle's going to do. Is it going to run up the page? Is it going to actually go lower here? Okay, well, the only thing that was different about this trade is we trap people short, we form a swing point. We didn't get a run at that again, trapping people for more, and then we broke structure. Like I said earlier, it would be nice to see that pull down. Right, so now we run liquidity. Now let's see if we can get that push up here. Huh, okay. I mean, there's lots of liquidity down here at the 23,700 level. I would have thought that this would run all of this and obviously go to these highs here. But it's fine. I mean, I can't take a short here just because I'm going into discount below this pink block. So then makes no sense for me to short there. So yeah, if it wants to drop, then it must drop. Then opportunity will come around tomorrow, I guess. I mean, we literally ran this liquidity and up there for people to think, are we going up or are we going down? Okay, so this pink one that we're in here, if you go to 15 minutes, we took the range from there to there, just to show you all. 50% we broke through it, and that's the first fair value gap below 50. So if we were bullish, because we broke structure here, we definitely, well, in my mind, we're bullish, and because of all this liquidity up here, and these all down here. So I would expect some sort of a bounce here. There's equal highs here. Alright, so that's the level to watch. Let's see. Make this all blue so it's not confusing. This white candle didn't wick here and actually closed above there. That would be like an A plus, run liquidity, aggressive push away, fair value gap. enter. Come on, give us some action. Okay, there's a little fair value gap here. Okay, let's see if we can get that push. Yes, Discord, I can most definitely do that. I'll give you the link now. There you guys go. I don't like all this pins here on this bodies. And see what price I want to do at this fair value gap here. This then has to move. Actually going to take a buy here. Look, I'm just putting my stop loss there because I want to see how far we can manage this trade. Right, let's see if it's going to pin and drop and sideways. What's it going to do? Or are we actually going to move up now? Okay, so let's see. It's 170. Right. Let's see our price behaves here. I do think all of this, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we go all the way to this 256 level. Okay, so that's a nice breaker structure there. I like that move. Yep, that's what I want. I want you to take all these equal highs out all the way to the top. So our price stops there. Now we want to see price, obviously slice through all of this. There we go. Okay, so I'm just putting my stop here at break even. So there's no drama when it comes back down, but I think we'll probably get to that. A Paneria watch. Sorry, where do you guys see a watch? Okay, so that's it. Another 4,000. So we are just short 15,500 today. There's some equal highs up here. I don't know if we want to run all of this all the way through to this red line. We've been waiting for this red line for a long time. So let's see. Oh geez, no, so the watch on my wrist. Sorry, I don't know you can actually see my wrist. It's one of those Huawei digital watches. Those ultimate watches or whatever they call it. So even if I left the other trade on and not move my stop, I probably would have been in the money on 10,000 on that trade, but we took 6,000 off, took 4, so slightly more, but I mean I reduced the risk, which is important. Yeah, so just to take you guys back, remember when we were looking at these equal highs, liquidity, equal highs, all of this that get left here and then just drop down. Somewhere here I thought we were going to spike here and then have this dramatic move up, taking all those. If you see a bunch of equal highs just get left like that, I promise you the move, when it turns, is going to be energetic through all of those. Yeah, so let's go 15 minutes before I jump off. So there's equal highs. This liquidity here, that swing point there, and this one here, that's equal highs. There's equal highs on the daily. There's equal highs if we don't run that now. And then we've got equal lows down here. We've run this one, so that means nothing right now. But now we're creating, and this is what's going to happen. We create a low, a low, a low, and then we create a new trend line of liquidity. So once we hit that, boom, then we run all of that, and then we come all the way down here. It sounds simple. I I wish trading was that simple, but that's how I've seen it played out before. And I don't know what's going to happen later in this PM session. I'm not going to stick around for that, but yeah, so maybe there's some bigger moves coming later with this whole thing with Iran, where Trump has put some ultimatums. They've got time till 8 p.m. New York time, I guess, today. So I don't know what it's about and how it will affect the market. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. I think we did well today. Actually, we did take losses, but we managed the losses and then we waited. We got the right trades and we actually made some good money. So thanks for your support. Thanks for everybody that joined me today, AM and PM. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the AM session. And thanks for your input and all of that. The likes, thumbs up, I love it. Hopefully you guys learned something. And yeah, if there's anything that you guys want me to do or to take you guys through, let me know. And let's learn together and walk this journey together. Thanks, but before I go, let's say great trade. All right. All the best, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and be safe. Ciao, bye.